live from Susquehanna Township High School in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We bring you coverage of the CFA Peewee National Conference Championship game here on the Flagship Network. For our first matchup today, we have the Central Penn Crusaders taking on the Harrisburg Cougars. Thank you for joining us here on the Flagship Network today. My name is Noah Pegler. We have a lot of games going on today, 6 different ones throughout the day here at Susquehanna Township. Championship games, got plenty of trophies and awards to give out during this time of year. We, of course, want to thank our sponsors here for today's game in Dean's Auto Plaza, the CBL Custom Apparel, the Reading Raptors, along with the Why Missing Family Restaurant, and Palumbo Foods. Right now you got both teams going through the coin toss. Looks like Central Penn will receive. We'll take a quick break, but coming up, we got some exciting Peewee football action here, so grab some coffee, grab a donut as well. We'll be right back here on the Flagship Network.
Honey.
Time to go to Dean's. For every phase of your life, Dean's Auto Plaza has you covered.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the keys?
Time to go to Dean's again. Whether it's your first car, your family car, or your dream car, you gotta come back to Dean's. Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giants. Experience the Dean's difference.
Woo!
And welcome back here to Susquehanna Township here on the Flagship Network for today's game for the CFA Peewee National Conference Championship. My name is Noah Pegler. Again, the first game between the Harrisburg Cougars and the Central Penn Crusaders. And right now, as we get going here, you'll have Central Penn right here. They are in the gold helmets and white jerseys. And as we get going, got a flag on the play as a false start right there on the offense. And that will set them back. So it's going to be about a 1st and 15. And you have Harrisburg in the silver and black uniforms on defense right now.
5-yard penalty to play first down.
So far, a pretty good turnout for 10:30 in the morning here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. As you got one player in the back for Central Penn. They'll take the snap as Dylan Lansana will hand it off. And here we go on a run down the middle of the field for almost a 20-yard gain right there for Central Penn, as that's Elijah McDowell. A good solid run up the middle, found the gap. So they'll mark him down at the 42-yard line.
24 Levi.
Setting up a new set of downs. So Harrisburg nearly going. Giving up the big run on the next play. They'll try it again, same play. And down the middle, here we go, toward the sideline, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Central Penn. Elijah McDowell on the second run of the day gets the early score for the Central Penn Crusaders. So 2 plays in, and right out of the gate, Central Penn coming out with a controlling lead. Some solid run game so far by Central Penn.
Elijah McDowell, sorry.
And just like that, 2 plays and only taking 34 seconds off the clock. So on this play, they set up here, back to pass. Lansana, he'll actually go on the run, and he'll go in for the conversion. And the single extra point there, making it 7-0 here in the early going for Central Penn. 5:26 to go in the first quarter.
Central Penn 7, Harrisburg.
We'll take a break and be right back after this.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant.
And welcome back to Susquehanna Township High School here on the Flagship Network. Noah Pegler here on the call. Central Penn with the 7-0 lead over Harrisburg after the running back Elijah McDowell doing all the work. 2 runs combined for over 60 yards on that first drive by Mr. McDowell. So now they will kick off here. Harrisburg will let that one roll, and that one will be picked up by Jaden Arp for Harrisburg, and he's going to try and run with it. He gets out to the 20, shakes off a tackler, and will finally be brought down by Grayson Tolles. And that will set up Harrisburg just shy of the 30. And we'll see what this Cougar offense can do. So right now, here we are in the early going. You got Harrisburg hoping to give a good response to Central Penn. You came firing out on all cylinders. Right now they got 2 backs in the backfield on this first play. Here is a handoff as Levi Dupree will go down after about a 6-yard gain down to the 35, and so that'll bring up a second down.
Stop by number 7, Hayden Chase.
Right now in the early going, you got Harrisburg on this drive, now 2nd and 4. Got 2 more backs in the backfield. They actually got 3. And on this play, it looks like to be a fumble. And Harrisburg was able to hold on to that one. The quarterback, Jamari Watson-Stoney, unfortunately had a rough snap right there. That's going to be about a loss of 6, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll be 3rd down now.
Third and 9, Cougars.
So now Harrisburg hoping to try and find something on this opening drive. 3:46 to go in the first quarter. The snap
Flag on the play.
to Stoney. It will be stopped. A false start on the Cougars.
5-yard penalty to play third down.
And now this will make this 3rd down attempt even longer. You look at both of these teams so far. I mean, one thing to notice with the Central Penn team, they have some of the Guardian caps on their players. Definitely appreciate the Peewee League for considering player safety and definitely for concussions for these kids. Especially you're seeing that at the NFL now.
3rd and 14 and a half.
So, got the empty back. Right now they'll give this snap, and that's to Jaden Arp, trying to find some room. Has an opportunity here, down the sideline, and a flag is thrown. Arp loses the ball out of bounds. And we got this flag here. It came toward the end of the play as Arp came back toward the sideline. And it looks like it's just going to be a sideline warning on the Cougars. So the play will stand, and now it will be 4th down for the Cougars.
4th and 6 for the Cougars.
So, yeah, about 4th and 6. We'll see if they plan to go for it here. Again, 6-minute quarters here in this opening game. So we got 3:06 to go. So we got one man in the backfield and the quarterback. And you'll hand it off back to Arp. Tries to make a cut to the right, but he will be stopped by Central Penn. So in the early going, you have turnover on downs here. And Central Penn will get the ball back. An injury on the field. So right now, as they attend to the injured player, we will step aside and move back in a moment.
Honey.
Time to go to Dean's. For every phase of your life, Dean's Auto Plaza has you covered.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the keys?
Time to go to Dean's again. Whether it's your first car, your family car, or your dream car, you gotta come back to Dean's. Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giants. Experience the Dean's difference.
Woo!
And welcome back to Susquehanna Township High School here on the Flagship Network. I'm Noah Pegler. As they were able to attend to the injured player, it looked like Kassan Bergwin. They were able to carry him off, and looks like we got a timeout on the field.
Timeout.
And again, we do want to thank our sponsors, of course, Dean's Auto Plaza, for sponsoring our broadcast, along with the CBL Custom Apparel, the Reading Raptors, the Why Missing Family Restaurant, and Palumbo Foods for making this broadcast possible here on the Flagship Network. Of course, these games are being streamed on YouTube. Yeah, an exciting game today, and plenty more going on throughout today. They got the 6 trophies lined up down there near the field. They got the first place trophy, got the runner-up trophy right there. It also looks like they got like the MVP awards right there, the young little football player. So we'll definitely see who gets crowned and gets those championship trophies as we return to the action. Central Penn with the ball. See if they can add to their score here. Here's McDowell again. They're going to try and feed him all day long. He gets stopped on this run for just a 2-yard gain.
By number 20, Elijah McDowell.
And that will be second down. And again, you got to appreciate
Stopped by a group of Cougars.
what these football programs are doing, you know, instilling these skills at such a young age, especially for these kids to try and reach the higher echelons of football and beyond, whether in high school, college, or even the big dream for these kids, possibly playing in the NFL one day. So next play, they'll hand it off right there to Hayden Chase, and he gets wrapped up on that play. And it looked to be
Handoff to the left.
Timar Dantzler there on the tackle.
By number 52.
So yeah, they tried to go on the cut through the backfield, and he was just able to break. Dantzler was able to break through the offensive line.
Timar Dantzler.
But 2 short runs here after a loss of 1. It will now be a 3rd and 9 for the Crusaders. Now on their second drive, we got a minute 39 to go
3rd down.
in this opening quarter. Lansana will go back and roll to the right. He'll try and get back to the line of scrimmage, but will be forced out of play by the Cougars. An excellent defensive stop here by Harrisburg to hold on here. It will be 4th down. As you see, Lansana getting the play from the coach. So we'll see what Central Penn draws up here on this 4th and 10. He got pushed back to the original line of scrimmage.
4th down.
We got two backs in the backfield. So on this one, they'll fling it back, and Grayson Tolles will get open on the run. He's close to the first down marker. Looks like he gets to the 21. We'll see if they give it to him. And the refs decided first down on the play. So an excellent job on that play by Tolles. Or Towels, excuse me. And so he was able to pick up the first down. Some excellent running so far. After 3 straight stops by Harrisburg, they were able to pick up on that big 4th down conversion. As the clock continues to roll, we're down to the final minute here in the opening quarter. On this fresh set of downs, you got one man in motion, and I believe it's a false start here.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
Not sure if they're calling the false start on the man in motion, because that's the second straight time that Central Penn has gotten in trouble for that play. Very similar. So try to teach these kids a lot of professional moves here. But I will say the youth football movement is like well and growing here in the United States with between you got Peewee football, you got flag football, which of course is going to be an Olympic sport here in the U.S. in 2026. So now McDowell gets another run after the penalty. Looks like he's only got a gain of 1. And that will now bring up second down. So Harrisburg now adjusting well to this run offense after our first drive that gave up the touchdown. So that will reach the end of the first quarter. Central Penn takes a 7-0 lead here in the early going. We will take a quick break and be right back after this here on the Flagship Network.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant.
And welcome back here to Susquehanna Township High School for Peewee National Conference Championship game here on Flagship Network. I'm Noah Pegler. At the start of the second quarter, Central Penn on this next play. McDowell will get another run, and he's stuffed right there.
Stopped by a pack of Cougars.
Harrisburg gets the stop right there after, looks like he may have gained a yard. But now it'll still be 3rd and long for the Crusaders. Again, welcome to today's broadcast here on the Flagship Network. We got 6 games here today. Plenty of action
3rd and long.
here on the Flagship Network. So now here's a 3rd and long for Central Penn. McDowell in the backfield. Right there along Lansana. Lansana will take it himself and tried to find some room, but unfortunately will get stopped right there on that play. And that will bring up 4th down once again for Central Penn. So far, Central Penn has 1 4th down conversion on this drive already. They're hoping to get another one here.
4th and 11. Looks like Crusaders are going for it.
Let's see who takes the run here. You got McDowell in the backfield. And got a jump there. So
Looks like they got him for the offside.
an offsides call right there on Kai Zion Middleton with the early jump. And that'll at least make this an easier 4th down for Central Penn. Clock already rolling. We're at 4:15 to go. And the head coach for Central Penn coming out here to talk to Lansana. And he'll call a timeout here. And
Timeout, Central Penn.
we'll take a quick break as we'll see what Central Penn draws up here. We'll step aside and be back in a moment.
Honey.
Time to go to Dean's. For every phase of your life, Dean's Auto Plaza has you covered.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the keys?
Time to go to Dean's again. Whether it's your first car, your family car, or your dream car, you gotta come back to Dean's. Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giants. Experience the Dean's difference.
And welcome back here to Susquehanna Township High School here on the Flagship Network. Noah Pegler here on the call. As here we are on a 4th down, Central Penn hoping to keeping this drive going. Got 2 in the backfield, and they'll hand this one off. Cut to the left, and that one will be still going for Central Penn, but that one will finally be stopped as Grayson Tolles was stopped right there by Tyreek Carter. So this Harrisburg Cougars defense holds on to force the turnover on downs and get the ball back. So Tolles tried to cut it back once he realized that there was no room to the left. But just good pressure and that hard defense by Harrisburg was able to hold on to stop this run game. So now Harrisburg has a long way to go downfield. Let's see what they draw up here on this next drive. And on the snap, they'll hand it off for a short gain as you had Caden Plummer on the tackle, as Dupree with the run of at least 3. And you'll get that ball down to the 28. And we certainly hope people stay warm out there among the crowd, especially today. We might get some possible rain later. But we definitely need some rain here in eastern Pennsylvania. Hasn't rained in almost a month. We got a loaded backfield here, and we'll hand off again. Looks to be Dupree, and he'll get wrapped up on the play.
Handoff, number 24,
As looks like Hayden Chase on the tackle. And that will set up a 3rd down after it looks like to be a gain of 1. We got 2:40 to go here in the second quarter. Again, only 6-minute quarters here in this game. Again, the times in the quarters will vary depending on which squad or which age group of players are playing in the game. So now on a 3rd down, Harrisburg will hand that one off to Arp.
Handoff, number 2, Jaden Arp.
Found some space, but then gets swarmed by the Crusaders. And the play will be blown dead right at the 26. And now we'll set up another 4th down. So Harrisburg having to go on this play as we have a stoppage of play here to get the punt team out.
20-yard punt.
We've seen fourth down conversions by both sides. So this will be the punt here, and they'll just give the ball back. So they decided to punt here, and that will allow the Crusaders to get the ball back at the Cougars 47. So on this play, it will be a pitch play right there as Hayden Chase received that play from the quarterback, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that will set up a second down.
Tackle by 67, Timmy Brooks. Second down.
So it'll be a second down and 10 here for the Cougars. The clock is going. We got only a minute 20 to go here in the second quarter. Again, 7-0 for Central Penn after the opening drive for the Crusaders resulted in a touchdown on a 42-yard run by McDowell for Central Penn. But here we are on second down. Has a man in motion. Here goes McDowell again. Tries to fall behind his teammate to get some extra room. And McDowell a little shaken up on that play. He's been putting in the work on this one. They called for the trainer. He gets up, but he may have to come out for a bit.
Tackle by number 68.
It does result in a timeout. And with about 48 seconds to go, again, an exciting day here. Again, some championship Peewee football here at Susquehanna Township. Again, a championship season is upon us. At the high school level right now, trying to wrap up the district playoffs. They'll be in state soon enough.
Make some noise for our cheerleaders.
And then, obviously, college football, got about a month left. The NFL's around the halfway point of the season. And again, it got good turnout by both sides, both squads with an enjoyable day. You got cheerleaders on both sides. You got matching sweatshirts for the Cougar cheerleaders. You got Central Penn with the pom-poms on the far side. Central Penn coming out here on this third down play, looking at least third down and 7. And we got a jump here. Looks like number 10 for Central Penn and Mason Chisholm.
Taking them back 5 yards and play third down.
Jumped a little early. Yeah, a lot of false starts so far, but obviously at the Peewee level, you just get so much excitement in the timing. So on this play, they'll hand it off, breaking a tackle, and with a stiff arm right there. As you got Grayson Tolles, flag on the play, but look at him go. Man, this kid does not want to go down. You got flags everywhere.
Flag on the play.
So it looks like at least 2 penalties possible here. But you got every single possible flag here from the officials. So you got, looks to be a targeting call. As it's definitely against Central Penn.
Looks like a 15-yard flag.
And this is definitely going to push them back. And the clock is stopped at 32 seconds. And this is a third down.
Timeout on the Cougars.
And very long. It has to be at least over almost 40 yards. With 32 seconds, we'll step aside and reel here, and we'll see what the Crusaders draw up here. As we're almost at halftime here, we'll step aside and be back in a moment here on the Flagship Network.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant.
And welcome back here to Susquehanna Township High School here on the Flagship Network. I'm Noah Pegler. Right now, after a penalty, looks like there may have been a change in the ruling on the field. They moved the sticks back after originally they were past like the 25. Or actually, no, correction, yeah, it was a punt. So it looks like Harrisburg will get the ball back. Again, 32 seconds on the clock. Central Penn leads 7-0 after they scored on the opening drive. Yeah, and McDowell with a 42-yard touchdown run. Central Penn has done well moving the ball in the early going. But Harrisburg's defense has found their form after that opening drive. Now let's just see if the offense can try and get them on the board. Again, 32 seconds. Let's see what they can make of this. Got one man in the backfield on the snap. They'll try and take off on a run. And he'll find some room. Arp couldn't hold on for much longer. And Carter Johnson for Central Penn on the tackle. As Arp needing some help on the way right there. Looks like we'll have another timeout here as Harrisburg hopes to do something here with 23 seconds on the clock. Looking pretty good right now for Central Penn. They've played an outstanding game with what they're hoping to do here. And again, of course, we want to thank our sponsors here, Dean's Auto Plaza, for sponsoring today's game, along with CBL Custom Apparel, the Reading Raptors, the Why Missing Family Restaurant, and Palumbo Foods for sponsoring today's broadcasts here on the Flagship Network. We really appreciate their sponsorship for this network. And so now on a 2nd down and 11. And it looks like another timeout here. Central Penn didn't like what they were seeing here. Trying not to get fooled here. And right now, Harrisburg hoping to gain their momentum back. But I will say, I mean, so far if you're looking in this one, you got both teams doing well on defense. And then you got penalties, most of them false starts. But a lot of good running. McDowell, definitely one of the best players we've seen out in the field with his solid hard running. And then you're just seeing some of these plays by these young Peewee kids. And they're playing some good football. Stiff arms, motion, I will say. Learn some tricks that definitely you see at the pro level. And on a lateral to the right, Arp will launch it downfield, open space on the run, and there down the field is Dupree. And a gain of almost 40 yards. Clock is stopped for a moment as the ref will reset the ball. And now the clock will begin to roll again, 10 seconds, as Harrisburg hopes to get set up here. I think they're out of timeouts here. And they have to run this last play. 1 second to get the snap off in time. Arp will get wrapped up on the play, and Harrisburg, just as things are start to get going, the fire gets quenched there by Caden Plummer. So halftime, Central Penn leads 7-0 over Harrisburg. We will step aside for halftime, and we'll be right back after this here on the Flagship Network. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Time to go to Dean's. For every phase of your life, Dean's Auto Plaza has you covered.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the keys?
Time to go to Dean's again. Whether it's your first car, your family car, or your dream car, you gotta come back to Dean's. Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant. Experience the Dean's difference.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant.
Welcome to the Why I'm Missing Restaurant and Bakery, where we have a range of options to suit any taste. We are a family-friendly establishment offering a welcoming atmosphere for any occasion or a casual outing. Join us for our weekday breakfast buffet from 7 to 10 a.m. or our weekday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Want to bring the family out for a weekend brunch? Join us on Saturday and Sunday for our grand weekend brunch buffet from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Wyomissing Restaurant and Bakery, located at 1245 Penn Avenue in Wyomissing.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant.
Honey.
Time to go to Dean's. For every phase of your life, Dean's Auto Plaza has you covered.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the keys?
Time to go to Dean's again. Whether it's your first car, your family car, or your dream car, you gotta come back to Dean's. Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant. Experience the Dean's difference.
Welcome to the Wyomissing Restaurant and Bakery, where we have a range of options to suit any taste. We are a family-friendly establishment offering a welcoming atmosphere for any occasion or a casual outing. Join us for our weekday breakfast buffet from 7 to 10 a.m. or our weekday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Want to bring the family out for a weekend brunch? Join us on Saturday and Sunday for our grand weekend brunch buffet from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Wyomissing Restaurant and Bakery, located at 1245 Penn Avenue in Wyomissing.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant.
Welcome to the Wyomissing Restaurant and Bakery, where we have a range of options to suit any taste. We are a family-friendly establishment offering a welcoming atmosphere for any occasion or a casual outing. Join us for our weekday breakfast buffet from 7 to 10 a.m. or our weekday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Want to bring the family out for a weekend brunch? Join us on Saturday and Sunday for our grand weekend brunch buffet from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Wyomissing Restaurant and Bakery, located at 1245 Penn Avenue in Wyomissing.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
"We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant."
And welcome back here to the second half of this CFA Peewee National Conference Championship game here on the Flagship Network. I'm Noah Pegler. Right now, Central Penn leads 7-0 over Harrisburg. And as the kickoff is away, ARP will field it.
Kick received by number 2, Jaden
And they will spot it right there at the Harrisburg 26. To sort of give you a recap of what we've seen so far, Central Penn scored on the opening drive thanks to McDowell. Some solid running on just 2 plays. Was able to move downfield over 60 yards just by McDowell alone. As the lone score, so far Harrisburg had on their 3 different drives have had a turnover on downs, a punt, and then on that last drive, just at the end of the second quarter, couldn't draw up a play that was able to work. And so on this next one, looks like, I think that's Dupree. Will try and roll right. Was able to get a 3-yard gain down to the 30. And that will be now 2nd down and 7 for the Cougars. Again, these are only 6-minute quarters here in this opening game. And time varies depending on the age group out there. And Central Penn hoping to bring home this championship. They do have T-shirts and memorabilia down by the concession stand for the Peewee Leagues. So definitely the fans will be getting some merch for the winning side. As next on this play, Jaden Arp. There's some good speed to push forward. Looks like he got about a gain of at least 4. And he gets that down to the Harrisburg 33. And it's now 3rd down. And at least 4 here. And as they get set up here, here's Dupree. Gets some blocks. Has the run up the middle. He gets the 1st down. An excellent job there by Levi Dupree to keep the drive going for the Cougars. Yeah, you're seeing in this offense that Harrisburg has, they've gotten their bright shining moments. They've done a good job so far on 3rd down plays. Again, right before the end of this first half, they were able to get about a 40-yard pass down the field. Some excellent opportunities. But this game is still going as Dupree finds some space. He's up the middle. Missed tackle there, and he will keep going. Touchdown, Cougars. A 55-yard run by Levi Dupree. Harrisburg opening up the second half with a statement drive right there. And now they have a chance to tie this one here. We'll say the offense finally able to put some points up on the board. So now for the extra point try, Arp tries to get the extra point conversion. It is unsuccessful as he is stopped right there at the 1. Looks like he's coming up a little hobbled up on the play. So Central Penn, they gave up the score, but they hold on to the lead. 7-6 is the lead right now, 3:43 to go. We'll take a break and be right back after this on the Flagship Network.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant.
And welcome back here for coverage of the CFA Peewee National Conference Championship here on the Flagship Network. I'm Noah Pegler. After the score by Harrisburg, it is 7-6 for Central Penn. Now McDowell will try and get the offense going for Central Penn, and he gets about an 8-yard gain on the play. Looks like they'll mark him down at the 46. Looks like his knee touchdown short where he landed, so it'll be 2nd down and 4. But just an excellent job on that drive. Of course, Dupree keeping it going on the 3rd down and then able to find that big run. Just found the open space once he got to the 40. But now McDowell trying to find it on his own. Breaks a tackle, fumble on the ground.
Looks like a fumble on the play.
And we'll see who recovered this one. Looks like Central Penn was able to pop back on it.
Tackle by number 24, Levi Dupree.
So Central Penn avoiding a mistake here in the 3rd quarter. But now bringing up a 3rd down and about 2. 2:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, only a 1-point lead for Central Penn. And on this 3rd down, got 2 in the backfield. And they'll hand this one off, and will be a 1st down for Central Penn. Kazan Bergwin tried to keep going, but the play was blown dead. Right at the Harrisburg 49. And that will keep the drive going for the Crusaders. I will say, so far in this game, both teams showing excellent effort, and now Central Penn hoping to try and maintain control in this one. They did well in the first half, moving the ball with McDowell and the rest of their running squad. And so at the 21, as that one will be Kassan Bergwin again. On this next play, he gets a gain of about 5. And he'll be stopped at the Harrisburg 44. And that will now bring up 2nd down and 5. Yeah, now just about a minute 15 to go in this third quarter. You got 2 receivers on the edges, and on this one they'll stick with the run game. And as Grayson Tolles was able to push forward, but stopped after a gain of at least 3. It'll now be a 3rd down and 2 here for Central Penn. Got some excellent cheering going on right now by both sides. So now it will be a chance here for Harrisburg to try and make a defensive stop here. Clock keeps rolling, 20 seconds left. 2 in the backfield once again. And somebody jumped right there. A false start on Central Penn. Hayden Chase jumped early. And that will now push it back to the 46 and makes this 3rd down chance a little more difficult for Central Penn. The clock will roll, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. So 7-6 is our score. Central Penn leading. We got one more to decide who will take home the trophy in this CFA Peewee National Conference Championship game. We'll step aside as we got one more quarter to go here on the Flagship Network. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Honey.
Time to go to Dean's. For every phase of your life, Dean's Auto Plaza has you covered.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the keys?
Time to go to Dean's again. Whether it's your first car, your family car, or your dream car, you gotta come back to Dean's. Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giants. Experience the Dean's difference.
And welcome back here to Susquehanna Township High School here on the Flagship Network. I'm Noah Pegler. We start the fourth quarter here. Central Penn Crusaders lead 7-6 over the Harrisburg Cougars. And after the false start penalty, which pushes it back now to a 3rd down and 7 for the Crusaders. The Crusaders are hoping to keep this drive going. As they set a man in motion, the flag is thrown. McDowell on the run, found some room. He breaks free, and he'll be going to the end zone for the touchdown. We'll see what the flag is. They kept the play going. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a false start on the player in motion. It feels like they've called that, and it will be coming back. They let the play roll out that time, and that's got to hurt right there for Central Penn. McDowell had a chance to try and keep the run going. Of course, the head coach just trying to settle things down and teaching his players everything in the game. He's talking to his QB and Lansana right there as he joins the huddle here. It will be now a 3rd down and 12. Again, it was a 3rd down and 2 to start out, but 2 false start penalties push it back And Central Penn is forced to call a timeout. Of course, we want to give another thanks to our sponsors here real quick. Of course, Dean's Auto Plaza, definitely here. We couldn't have done it without them for this game. And then along with CVL Custom Apparel, along with the Reading Raptors, the Wyomissing Family Restaurant, and Palumbo Foods. Again, we got the fourth quarter here. It's 7-6. We'll step aside for a moment. Correction, we'll keep it going here as they join the field. As Central Penn, again, on a third down play. Again, 2 penalties pushed him back, and now, as they said, another man in motion. The ball is lost, but McDowell picks it up, and there's Dupree to just make the stop there. And the play just did not work out, and now it's 4th down, and we'll see what Central Penn does here. And they may want to just punt it here, and they will. Again, they have the lead. 5:25 to go. But now here's a chance for Harrisburg to take the game away. And again, the clock rolls on these run plays. They stop it momentarily on first downs like they do at the high school level. So Harrisburg could really take away the game here. So this could be a momentum changer here in this game. If you're hearing a cowbell, one of the people on the sideline for Harrisburg has a cowbell. So now first down here at the Harrisburg 31. One man in the backfield. Looks like Dupree. He'll break a tackle and gets a good run. Keeps going and gets a gain of 11 on the play. An excellent job by Dupree going out on a full run and had to be brought down by at least 3 different players. And then we stopped at the Harrisburg 42, and now we'll reset the chains here. Again, got in the 4th quarter, 7-6 lead for Central Penn. Harrisburg did get a touchdown, but they failed on the extra point conversion. And so on this play, Arp in the backfield will take the direct snap. He'll get out to the 46 on the near sideline. And that will bring up 2nd down now for Harrisburg. Again, we got multiple games here following the coverage of this one here on the Flagship Network. So now on a 2nd down and about 6. We've had Dupree take a snap, Arp take a snap, and on this one, you had Jamari Watson-Stoney on the snap, but looks like a false start on the play. And it's the slightest motion. Somebody jumps early, and so now it makes it a 2nd down and 11. Pushes it back to the 41. Clock still rolls. We're down under 4 minutes to go. Harrisburg could really drive out the clock here, and they have all their timeouts remaining. Here's Dupree. Tried to find some room, but he'll be brought down on that play. Looks like Caden Plummer makes the stop. And it's another gain of at least 4. And now it brings it up to a 3rd down and 6. Again, once at the empty backfield again, it looks like Dupree. Again, he had a big 11-yard run on this play. Tried to cut back to the outside, but the defender in Lensana makes the stop. And with a 4th down here, you have to go for it because this is the game right here.
4th down.
Let's see what the Cougars draw up here. Looked like he gained about a yard, so maybe a 4th and 5. So a timeout here. Harrisburg really wants to take their time and think of this one.
Timeout. Harrisburg.
We'll step aside for a quick moment, but we'll be right back after this with what Harrisburg has to come up with. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Legend has it that when you need a great used car or truck, the Woo Man is there to guide you. He's mysterious and subtle, but somehow you know he's there. He'll show you the lesson of award-winning service. He'll whisper the secrets of a free year of roadside service. And he'll regale you with tales of a 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your purchase. As he stands over his land of selection, he turns to us and says,
Woo.
We're Dean's Auto Plaza, Hanover's car and truck giant.
And welcome back here to Susquehanna Township High School on the Flagship Network. On a 4th down and 5 here, Harrisburg hoping to try and stay alive for this championship game. 2 players moved on the line right there for Central Penn. And it looks like they should be in offsides. And it's a false start against Harrisburg, so they said Harrisburg jumped. And the players right there on the offensive line thought that Central Penn was going to get called for the offsides. And instead of a automatic 1st down, it just makes it a 4th down and 10 now. So now with 2 timeouts left, and of course they just called one, so I don't think they can call another one. The Cougars have to make a play here. This could be for the game right here for Harrisburg. And 7-6, Harrisburg did score a touchdown but failed to convert on the conversion. So on the next play, Arp looked to throw, but couldn't escape and will get brought down on the play. Kassan Bergwin with the tackle. And it's a turnover on downs for the Cougars. And that will possibly seal the deal here. But with 2 timeouts left, they need to make a stop here. So an excellent job by Central Penn. After giving up the 1 drive at the start of the 3rd quarter, they were able to hold on defense. Again, it's a total team effort. Again, both teams with players on both sides of the ball. On the offense and defense, they held on in this one. 2:29 to go. Let's see what they draw up here. Again, the Central Penn team scored their only touchdown at the very beginning of the game on a 42-yard run by McDowell. And on this play, it will be a 4-yard gain for Central Penn. And Harrisburg will use their timeouts here. It will stop the clock at 2:19, but they only have 1 remaining in this one. And Harrisburg had multiple chances in this one. Again, once again in this game, we want to thank our sponsors, Dean's Auto Plaza, along with CBL Custom Apparel, the Reading Raptors, the Wyomissing Family Restaurant, and Palumbo Foods for sponsoring this game and also all of our other broadcasts as well. We couldn't have done it without you. And as Harrisburg comes back out here, looks about a 2nd down and 6 here for Central Penn. Try and win the game here, at least get another 1st down. Trying to wind down the clock. But as on this play, Central Penn leave on that last run was given to Bergwin. Lansana gets the snap and looks like some movement right there, a false start.
It looks like false start on McDevitt.
And that will push the ball back, and that will be a second down and about at least 11 now for the Crusaders. Again, we really appreciate all you viewers out there for joining us here on this Sunday morning for some early football action. So on this next play, Lansana will hand that one off to McDowell, has some room. Arp right there on the tackle. And gets stopped at the 35-yard line. And then Harrisburg looks like they will use their final timeout here. It's now third down and 11, and that will at least give them some time. At 2:05 to go, and they'll have to move down the field quickly. Earlier in the game, Harrisburg was able to get the ball back with about 30 seconds to go, and we right now looked at that back at that first half, and they were able to get about a 40-yard pass downfield, but then the clock was still rolling. They couldn't stop it because they were out of timeouts, and then they were able. Central Penn was able to hold on to get the sack and to keep that at 7-0. And then Harrisburg, of course, was able to get that touchdown thanks to Dupree on his big run of at least 55 yards. But unfortunately, the failed extra point conversion stopped at the 1. It's just a small separation, and that's why they do those extra points, you know, even in the professional level, because you got to always try and make sure you convert those plays. So now on this 3rd and 11, on the run, a good stop right there as Grayson Tolles is stopped right at the 32. The clock will continue to roll as Harrisburg is out of timeouts, and it'll be a 4th down and 8. And we'll see what Central Penn does. I mean, at this point, if you punt, you pin them back. But if you just convert, if you try to go for the 4th down, if you don't convert, that gives Harrisburg the ball at the 32. I think they're just trying to run this clock down as much as possible. Even at the professional level, you try to run it down, and then it looks like Central Penn will call a timeout to run the clock down to about 1:17. They don't want to give a lot of time to this Harrisburg team in the move downfield. You want to force them with the big plays. Again, just to keep running. And so right now Harrisburg able to make a good stop. They will get the ball back. It's a punt, and they will move the ball about at least 15 yards downfield. And so on this next play, they will set up at the Harrisburg 16. And Central Penn only has 1 timeout remaining in this one. So 1st down. And it looks like on the run, I believe that's Dupree. Ball is out, but it looks like a Harrisburg player was able to land right back on top of that. Again, they got to go. Clock is rolling. Ref places it as we get down to a minute here. One minute here as now Arp tries to roll out on a run. Gets a 1st down and more. A gain of at least 15 yards. Gets out of bounds. The clock will stop at 48 seconds. So Arp keeping the ball and was able to get a new set of downs. 48 seconds left. This will stop the clock momentarily. And now on this next play, on this snap, here's Dupree. He'll go to the right, get some room, but gets stopped up the middle. Clock now at 40 seconds. The ref will have to respot the ball. And Harrisburg getting set here. And to the sideline, there goes Arp. Was hoping to get to the sideline, and he gets stopped right near the first down marker. And looks like it's a third down. 19 seconds. The clock stopped, and Central Penn was wondering why the clock stopped if it wasn't a first down. They finally restart it. Arp throwing it downfield and incomplete. And that stops the clock at 8 seconds. Again, Central Penn not happy about it. The clock probably should have been run down, and that could have been the final play of the game. The clock stops at 8 seconds, but of course, again, you're talking about a last-minute miracle play here for Harrisburg. But if there's anything we've seen, anything is possible in football. Just look at what happened at Washington last time against the Chicago Bears. So at the 40, this could be the final play. They did reset the clock to 3 seconds. So this is for the game here. One final play here in this opening matchup between Harrisburg and Central Penn. Watson Stoney back to throw to the middle, and that one will be caught by Central Penn. And right there, knelt down by Hayden Chase. And Central Penn has won the CFA Peewee National Conference Championship game here in this opening contest. 7-6 is the final score. A good close matchup between the two sides. And what a way to start off today's coverage here on the Flagship Network. As Central Penn wins 7-6. The defense winning by holding on that final drive. Stopping, of course, Harrisburg on that conversion after the touchdown. What a way to start off your Sunday morning here from Susquehanna Township. Again, we got plenty of action still to come here today here on the Flagship Network. So for right now, we will step aside, and coming up after this one, we'll have some more coverage here of some Peewee football here on the Flagship Network. Again, thank you to our sponsors, including Dean's Plaza and many others here on the Flagship Network. Again, final score 7-6. The Crusaders of Central Penn taking down the Harrisburg Cougars. We'll step aside right here, and we'll be right back. So, again, this is Noah Pegler signing off right now as you've been watching coverage of the CFA Peewee National Conference Championship game here on the Flagship Network.